season last year?
Well, we obviously had a very special season last year. It didn't quite end like we wanted it to. I think anytime you fall short of winning a national championship when you have that opportunity in front of you, there's a little bit of disappointment. But, it's been very well noted that we lost a number of tremendous players off last year's ball club, both on the pitching mound and position player-wise. And so we got quite a bit of turnover, but that's what the professional draft does to college baseball programs. And, I'm really personally excited to see this club go out and compete starting next weekend down in Myrtle Beach. We've got a lot of youth, a lot of unproven players that, this is their time and their opportunity to step up in the Virginia baseball uniform.
How rewarding is it for you as a coach to see guys step up and fill in big roles, especially on the pitching staff this year?
Well, as a coach, that's what you love to see. Love to see a player come in your program and either as a first year make an immediate impact, or maybe somebody that's been in the program a year or two and hasn't quite gotten his opportunity to shine, and you see his development over time, and then it's his opportunity for his teammates to step in and contribute on an everyday basis. And that's what we have with this year's ball club. We have a mix of first-year players that I believe possess the talent to come in and make immediate impacts, and we have a group of players that have been around here a year or two that have really improved and have been behind some All-American players, and now it's their opportunity to carry the load for this club.
What's the biggest void you feel going into the season that you're missing from last year?
Well, I think immediately you can point to the fact that we lost 70% of our innings on the pitching mound. That's a tremendous amount to lose. We had lost our top 4 starters. 3 of those pitchers threw over 100 innings. A couple of those pitchers were All-Americans, and you just can't replace that right away. There's no question that we have talent on the pitching mound. It's just a matter of them to get opportunities and them to continue to develop in a game setting.
I'm assuming these younger guys who've been here a year or two, how anxious are they to get this opportunity now?
Well, this has been an exciting fall and preseason for us as coaches and players because, there's just an excitement around it that, we've had a lot of success in this program, and now we have a lot of new faces out there. And, we're constantly as coaches every day in practice teaching, going back to the fundamentals of the game of baseball and trying to instill that in the players on an everyday basis.
Can you talk specifically about Klein and how his role has changed on the team, from seems like each year?
Yeah, well, first of all, Brandon Klein's a very talented young man. He bypassed a tremendous opportunity from the Boston Red Sox out of high school to come to the university, and he's made the most of his opportunity. Last year he was our closer. He had the saves record in Division I baseball and had a great year for us last year. But his freshman year, he bounced between a starting role and a relief role. So he's done it all for us in 2 years. So, the transition of him moving to a starter again this year, really is a pretty easy transition for him because he's done it before in our uniform. But, this kid has a lot of pride. He possesses a lot of talent. He's a tremendous student. And I'm just really happy that he's on our side.
What do you like about him as a pitcher, his strengths?
Well, first of all, Brandon Klein being, 6'4", he's a powerful kid on the mound. He's got a really good arm. He'll throw his fastball up to 93, 94 miles an hour with a good downward angle, which gives you an advantage on hitters. And it's his really, Jerry, it's his moxie and his poise that he possesses on the mound. He's been used to making big pitches at the end of the game. The kid's got a lot of confidence. He believes in himself, and you combine that with ability, you got a chance to be a pretty special pitcher.